Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is June 14th, 2026. I actually had to run through all of the months to get to June to figure out what month it was. That's funny. Can you tell? I've been running long and hard and am tired. Yes, I am. And that is absolutely true. God and I have been talking about me needing to actually take a real rest and how I should do that. And we're gonna get that figured out. This morning, I want to talk to you about Proverbs 14 and verse 9. Now, the last 2 days I have talked to you about the idea of Matthew 18 and doing the corrective work of if a brother sins or a brother sins against you. If someone does something wrong, what's the responsibility? Matthew 18 says first you go to them privately, one-on-one. Then, if over a time period that has not produced a change in their lives, that you should go to them with 2 or 3 people at the same time that have noticed those same problems. Now, sometimes that doesn't always work. And how do I go to 2 or 3 people and get them to come with me if I haven't had a conversation with them? You know, that's a difficulty in and of itself. That's something we'll talk about another day, right? And then it says, if after establishing everything with 2 or 3 witnesses, and there's still absolutely no change, then it is time to bring it before the church. And I told you that bringing it before the church is not taking it to Facebook and rebuking them on a post. It's going and laying out the problem with them and all the rest of their fellowship. Well, this morning, I want to read verse 9 of Proverbs 14. Fools mock at making restitution, but there is goodwill among the upright. See, yesterday I told you that if you did that post on Facebook, that you are the one that owes the amends. You need to go to them and apologize for what you did. And that's not, just deleting it isn't good enough, is what I said. And if we're stuck in this pattern of, oh, I messed up, I'm just going to delete it, without doing the work that's necessary, without making restitution, we're going to find life continues to be difficult. Fools mock at making restitution, but there's goodwill among the upright. It is hard to go and make an amends, especially when you did your best to hide it, and then go to them, because I'm going to hurt them. And, well, if you're in recovery, you know that doing that, if it hurts them or others, you're not supposed to do it. Are you hurting them, like causing them to be disfigured, to always be stuck, or are you causing pain and discomfort? See, if you want to build strength, you exercise. And if you're doing the exercise correctly, you will have pain. because you're stretching those muscles so that they can grow and expand. Making restitution, making things right with someone can be painful, yes, for you. But even more, it can be painful to the person you're going to say, I did this. I recognize what I did. You can even say, these are the reasons why I did it, without making excuses. I was extremely frustrated over the fact that we couldn't communicate. And so I thought I needed to get your attention, but I did it really poorly. Communication wasn't helped, but hindered in what I did. I failed you, and I'm sorry. That's just one way to bring it out. Right? Fools mock at making restitution. Using an excuse like I might injure them. Well, you're not actually injuring them. You're causing both of you to grow. Pain does not necessarily, wow, can't even speak today, necessarily mean injury. Injury almost always produces pain. But pain in and of itself does not necessitate the presence of injury. So as you go into the world today, since I've carried this conversation for 3 days now, I think it's important for all of us to recognize that we shouldn't be that fool, making a mockery and mocking and poo-pooing and I can't do that, what ifs of making amends. Now, don't get me wrong. When you do it, you should do it wisely. Have somebody else there, watching. Not as a witness against the other person, a witness of your actions. Establish all of your things by the witnesses of 2 or 3 as well. It's important that we handle things well, especially within the Christian fellowship. Guys, I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.